All right, everybody, we are outside and we are live talking to everybody here about Bubble Fest. I had a little feedback in my earpiece there that I didn't know I was going to have, so I had to take that out. We are with, from the Buffalo Museum of Science, the president and CEO, Gary Siddall, and the director of science, Dr. Holly Schreiber. Thank you for being here. So Bubble Fest is this weekend.
That's right.
It's going to be nice out, so I'm assuming a lot of the stuff is going to be outside too, or do you have space inside for people to get messy?
We are both indoors
Okay.
and outdoors, although being a museum, we want to keep the really messy things outside.
Yeah.
So no matter where you're coming in from, you'll see all of the great activities we have planned both indoors and outdoors.
It's from 10 to 4, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what can people expect when they show up? What kind of fun can they have?
Oh, everything bubbles. So much fun. They're perfect for introducing even our youngest visitors to science.
Nice. All right, so what do we have here?
So we have our tabletop activity here
Okay.
that is called Bubble Windows. Now we're experimenting a little bit today because it's kind of breezy, and we can make a window of bubbles. And
in the splash zone here.
yeah,
All right, I'm
just
going to move on to this other side. Move over here.
dependent on whether or not it's windy. And so we'll get a sheet of bubbles, and it will work. There we go.
Oh, it did something.
And
See,
it-
there is a nice breeze out
There
here,
is
and it
the
feels
wind.
nice, but it's not good for bubbles.
No, and then there we go. We have a sheet of bubbles, and if we are very careful, we can take a and it'll just burst. But we can have activities like this where kids of all ages, can experiment with bubbles. So we can put your fingers through it, and then see when it pops, when it doesn't. Lots of different activities.
That's so cool. This looks like something you can do at home. You can pick up a lot of ideas at Bubble Fest, things to try at home, because I'm guessing that that's dish soap, some yarn, and some straws.
Amongst some secret ingredients that we
Ooh.
have. But yes, these are a lot of activities that you can get some ideas to do at home as well.
All right, I'm going to go over here and talk to Gary. How important is it for you guys to have events like this, to just get families together and to get kids time so they can be creative?
This is exactly what we're about. You know, the idea of bringing families into the Science Museum, having the chance to experiment, just like you saw with Dr. Holly, that is what it's all about. These early opportunities to expose kids to science, to expose them to the principles of bubbles. They occur in nature. There's a lot that has to do with physics and light as well. So exposing our audience to all those sorts of topics is exactly what we're all about.
What age group is this appropriate for? Because as an adult, this looks like it's fun to me.
It's fun for all ages. You know, adults can learn some new things. You think you know everything about bubbles? I can guarantee you do not. You'll learn new stuff.
What's the most interesting bubble fact that you can share with us right now?
I love that bubbles are iridescent. So as light hits the different layers, you get all those beautiful colors of the rainbow.
Cool. What's your favorite bubble fact?
I did not know that they were not wind resistant until our demonstration this afternoon, but we are learning things all the time.
Some of my favorite memories growing up are playing with bubbles, and I remember using straws and paper clips, making all kinds of different shapes and just seeing what the bubbles would do.
And I think that's what's great about Bubble Fest tomorrow. We have so many different activities where you've never even thought that you could do that with a bubble.
Big bubbles, small bubbles.
Painting with bubbles, yeah, everything you
And
could think.
you know what the best part is? That it's happening at the museum and not at your house, so parents don't have to clean anything up or ask their kids to clean it up afterwards. So again, tell us, where can people go and how much it costs?
So we certainly encourage people to go online today, reserve those tickets. It is $22 for adults, $19 for children, and as always, things are free for our members, so a great opportunity to take advantage of that membership perk.
All right, Gary and Dr. Holly, thank you so much for being with us here on Most Buffalo today. We're going to send it up to Dan, who's up on the roof with a check of your forecast. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Kelly, having some fun down there. A lot of fun. Just a little bit of a breeze that we are picking up.